Hello students, today we'll do exercise 1.1. Question number 1. Find the adjoint of the following. So first question, minus 3, 4, 6, 2. So how do you find the adjoint? You have to find the cofactor matrix and then take the transpose. So how do you find the cofactor matrix? So let us find the cofactors of all the elements. So let us find the cofactor of minus 3. So cut this row, cut this column, and you have 2. So just write that 2. Now come to this number 4. Cut this row, cut this column, you have 6. But you have to put minus 6 because the position of this number, this is A11, this is A12. If you add the suffixes, it is 1 plus 2 will give you an odd number. So this is called as an odd place. Okay. So in the odd places, we have to change the sign. So that's the reason the cofactor, that is the cofactor of 4 is minus 6. Similarly, let us find the cofactor of 6. So cofactor of 6 is minus 4. Cut this row, cut this column, 4 you get, but you have to write minus 4 because 6 is in the odd place. You know the position of 6. A, 2, 1. 2 plus 1, 3. So the odd places, you have to change the sign of this minor. Actually, it's a minor. So you have to change the sign of the minor. So it will become minus 4. Now the cofactor of 2 is minus 3. You need not change the sign because it is A22 even place. So this is the cofactor. The adjoint is, take the transpose of it. So you get the adjoint is, the transpose means the first column will become the first row, second column will become the second row. So this is the adjoint. There is a shortcut way to find the adjoint. You need not do this step. Just interchange these two numbers. You need not find the cofactor at all. Interchange, this is the principal diagonal. Interchange these two numbers. So you get 2 and here minus 3. Then these two numbers, the other diagonal, change the sign. So this will become minus 4 and this will become minus 6. I repeat, the principal diagonal, interchange the numbers. So 2 and minus 3 here. Okay, just swap the numbers and change the sign here. It will become minus 4 and minus 6. Okay. Now let us move on to the second sum. It's a 3 by 3 matrix. 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 7, 2. Let us see how to find the adjoint of this matrix. So we have to find the cofactor matrix first. So how do you find the cofactor matrix? See, A11, the position of 2 is A11. So 11 means the first row and first column. Suppresses, cut it. So you will get 4 into 2, 8 minus 7. That is equal to 1. Similarly, the second element. So it is A12, first row, second column, you cut it. A12 means first row and second column. So 3 into 2, 6 minus 3. That is, this A12 is in the odd place. So all the odd places, you have to change the sign of the minor, okay? Then only you will get the cofactor. So this is the odd place. Here, this is also odd place. A21. This is A23.
This is A32.
So all these 4 places, you have to change the sign of the minor. That is the cofactor for these places. The other places, the minor and cofactor both are same. So let us find now the next element A13. So first row, third column, cut. So 21 minus 12, cross multiply. Okay, always from left to right, from the principal diagonal. 7 into 3, 21 minus 12. Now you go to the next element, 3. The cofactor of 3 is, cut this row and cut this column. It is 2, 3. Second row, first column. Second row and first column. So you are left with these numbers. So multiply 3 into 2, 6 minus 7. That is 6 minus 7. We put a minus sign here because it is in the odd place. So you have to change the sign. So it become plus 1. Next element is 4. Its cofactor is, cut this row, cut this column. 2 into 2, 4 minus 3, that is 1. Cofactor of this element is, cut this row, cut this column. 14 minus 9. Okay, again this is the odd place. You have to put a minus sign. Then come to the third row. Okay, 3, 1. So third row and first column. So you are left with this 3 minus 4. Next is 7. Cut this row, cut this column. 2 minus 3. You have to put a minus sign again because it is in the odd place. Then you have to find 2, the cofactor of 2. Cut this row, cut this column. 8 minus 9. So you get, this is the cofactor matrix. Now we have to find the adjoint. So the adjoint is nothing but the transpose of this matrix. So if we take the transpose of it, the first column becomes the first row. Second column will become the second row. Third column will become the third row. So this is the adjoint matrix. Now we'll move on to the third sum. 1 by 3, 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1 minus 2, 2. Now you can see there is 1 by 3 outside. 1 by 3 is a scalar. That means this matrix is multiplied by a scalar 1 by 3. So when it is multiplied by a scalar, let us use the theorem that you learned. Theorem 1.9. The fourth property we are going to use. Theorem 1.9, property 4. Adjoint of lambda A. Lambda is a scalar. Lambda A is lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of A, where lambda is a scalar and n is the order of the matrix. Adjoint of lambda A, you are taking out lambda outside, in power n minus 1. So if n is 3, it will become 3 minus 1, that is 2. Adjoint of A, multiply by adjoint of A. So let us use that property here. So adjoint of lambda A is lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of A. So here adjoint of, we are going to find the matrix 1 by 3. This is your A matrix. So 1 by 3 into A. So 1 by 3 into A. So I am just replacing lambda by 1 by 3 and n, I am going to replace n by 3. N is 3 because the order of the matrix, it is a 3 by 3 matrix. If it is a 2 by 2, use n is 2. So it is lambda power n minus 1. So lambda is 1 by 3. N is 3. So 3 minus 1, 2 into adjoint of A. Okay, so adjoint of 1 by 3A, that is, if a matrix is multiplied by a scalar, the property is it become 1 by 3 the whole power 2. Okay, if the matrix is of order 3, this will become 2 into adjoint of A. So 1 by 3 the whole square, we have to find the adjoint matrix. Before that, we have to find the cofactor matrix. We just did the previous sum. How to find the cofactor matrix we learned in the previous sum. So we are using that and finding out the cofactor matrix, that is for 2. The cofactor of 2 is 2 minus of minus 2 will become 6. Cofactor of this 2 is minus 4 minus 2 minus 6, but this place is an odd place, it will become plus 6. Similarly, cofactor of 1 will be minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. So like that, it is cofactor of 1 is 4 minus 1, that is 3. Okay, so this cofactor matrix is 6, 6, 3, minus 6, 3, 6, 3 minus 6, 6. Then take the transpose of it. So the first column will become the first row, second column will become the second row, third column will become the third row. So this is actually a multiple of 3. So we can take out the 3 outside. So when you divide each and every term by 3, so it becomes 6 by 3 2 minus 6 by 3. I have taken out the 3, 1 by 3 the whole square. 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. That 1 by 3 I have divided every element by 3. So each and every element is divided by 3. So you get 2 minus 2 1, 2 1 minus 2 1 2 2. So that is the adjoint. Okay. Now we'll move on to the second sum. In that exercise 1.1, find the inverse if it exists of the following. So inverse, we have to find the inverse. So let us first take a 2 by 2 matrix. So inverse, the formula to find the inverse is, you already learned, inverse is, A inverse is 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So first we have to find determinant of A. So how do you find determinant of A? Minus 2 into minus 3 plus 6 minus 4, that is equal to 2. Then 2 is not equal to 0. Whenever they ask you to find the inverse, you have to write this condition. That is, A is non-singular. Determinant of A not equal to 0. So A inverse exists. So we have to find the adjoint of A. I told you the shortcut method. Interchange these two numbers. So minus 3 minus 2. And here change the sign. Plus 4 will become minus 4. Plus 1 will become minus 1. I repeat, interchange these two numbers. So it will become minus 3 here and minus 2 here. Here don't interchange the numbers, change only the sign. So it will become minus 4, minus 1. So A inverse is 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So 1 by 2, determinant is 2, adjoint is this. Okay, now the second question, the 3 by 3 matrix, 5 1 1. 1 5 1 1 1 5. So that is, first we have to find determinant of this. So how do you find the determinant? 5 into, cut this row, cut this column, 25 minus 1, 24, minus 1 into, okay, because the cofactor, you have to, here is a minus sign here, minus the odd place. So minus 1 into 5 minus 1 plus 1 into 1 minus 5. Okay, 5 into, you have learned how to find the determinant in class 11 itself. So you all know this. So we get the determinant as 112, that is not equal to 0. So A inverse exists. So we have to find the cofactor now. So cofactor of each and every element we have to find. So 5 into 25 minus 1, 24. Okay. Next element is 1. So 1 into 5, 5, minus 1, 4. But the sign here is minus. So you will get minus 4. Okay. It's an odd place. You have to put a minus sign. The cofactor of this number. So it is 1 minus 5. So it is minus 4. So like that, you have to find the cofactor of every element. These places, be careful, you have to change the sign. So you get the cofactor. The adjoint is the transpose of this. So the first column becomes the first row, second column, second row, third column became the third row. So A inverse is 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So 1 by 112, and adjoint of A, you can see it's a multiple of 4. All the elements are multiples of 4. So I took 4 outside. So you get 6 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 6 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 and 6, because you're dividing every element by 4. So that is the adjoint. And the inverse is 1 by 28 into this matrix. Now the third sum, second sum, subdivision 3, matrix A is 2 3 1, second row 3 4 1, third row 3 7 2. First we have to find the determinant of A. So 2 into 8 minus 7 minus 3, because odd place, minus 3 into 6 minus 3 1 into 21 minus 12, we get 2 is not equal to 0, A inverse exists. Now we have to find the cofactor matrix, the cofactors of each and every element. Okay, so 2 is 8 minus 7, then 3 is 6 minus 3, 1 will be 21 minus 12. Similarly, this 3 will be 6 minus 7. So we have to find the cofactors of each and every element. Then adjoint of A is the transpose of this. The first row, first column becomes the first row, second column becomes the second row, third column becomes the third row. So A inverse is 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. So determinant of A is 2 into the adjoint of A.
Thank you.